and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the host of Fun Friday Comedy, Jori O'Neale.
What's going on, people? How you doing? I know I'm dressed like it's not summer, but this is the Good Neighbor edition of Fun Friday Comedy. I am your host, Jori O'Neale. Thank you guys are so kind. Oh my gosh, I really needed that tonight. And the man with the plan who makes me funnier than I am, DJ DeSoto.
Oh yeah.
Yes, back together again, folks. Listen, so I wanted to do an episode about neighbors, just because I feel like this is something we can all relate to. Neighbors. So if you don't know who your neighbors are, your neighbors are the set of eyeballs that you feel watching you when you leave your house without a mask on during Corona. Even if it's to do yard work, like they always watching and looking at you with shame. I don't understand. If you're a city dweller, right? So that's what's on Long Island. If you're a city dweller, right, your neighbor is a little app on your phone because you don't see anybody else. It's a little app on your phone that you keep asking for directions in the weather report. Yeah. Some of you have turned your neighbor into your little virtual assistant. Siri, find me sale on toilet tissue. Right? It's not a person. It's just your phone. I don't have a lot of black neighbors out where I am in Long Island. So if you live on Long Island, right, like, we have different type of neighbors. We got the type of neighbors, especially if you got a Ring doorbell. Anybody got the Ring doorbell? Anybody got one of? Yes, okay. It's great for receiving packages, but it's horrible if you actually read the comments, right? So if you're in Long Island, like I am, neighbors are the 2,000 plus chatters, right, who laugh at your misfortune, right? Those are your neighbors. If you lost your pet, they don't care. They make fun of you on the Ring little app thing. They do. It's horrible. Say a drunk man comes to your house late at night, steals your ficus, right? I just learned what that was, a ficus. I feel educated. They steal your ficus, so maybe your door wreath, right? Your neighbors are the people on Ring who are making fun of you for having it outside. Like, it's a plant that's supposed to be outside, but they're gonna make fun of you for having it outside. Those are Long Island neighbors. And if a drunk black lady comes to your door, 10 o'clock at night, trying to get gas money, your neighbors are the ones encouraging you to call the police. Or to give her a really bad tongue lashing. But at the end, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm praying for your safety." That's a real threatening situation. Not the drunk guy stealing stuff, just the drunk black lady trying to get it. Yes. Only in Long Island, though, folks. Only in Long Island. So I don't have a lot of black neighbors. We'll get into that a little bit. So I tried to turn Siri. You can kind of like pimp those out, the little app situations, so the voices can be literally from anywhere in the world. Right, so I wanted to feel like I had a black neighbor. So I call Siri Alexis Jones. Yes, and I use her for everything, super useful. Like the other day, I was like, "Alexis, find my kids." And she responded in like fashion, "Your kids are in the backyard. No one wants them. Can you please ask them to stop touching me? They shut off my voice command just last week. Moving forward, can you place me on a higher shelf? If I get asked to say baby shark one more time, I will throw myself in the toilet." Right. I don't know how to change her voice to make her sound like an Alexis Jones. I don't know if that would be racist if I did. I'm not sure. So I don't know about you guys, but I would have loved to have been able to like interview my neighbors before I moved in, right? At least like, right, when you go to a job interview, they actually sit down, they get to know you, they ask you personal questions for a while because they figure, you'll be working here for at least 2 to 10 years, depending on how you built, what industry you're in. I'm thinking like, a house, I'm in that bad boy for like 15 to 50 years, depending on how long I live and what kind of mortgage I got, right? So wouldn't an interview of some sort be useful? I'm just saying. Now I can see bad things happening from interviews before you buy a house, like a lot of racism, a little easier way to gentrify places as soon as you get into the interview. Someone's like, oh, I'm sorry, it's occupied. You didn't even ask. He was like, oh, no, it's occupied, so sorry. Yeah, no, right? So maybe not an interview, maybe a questionnaire, an anonymous questionnaire, right? I would have found a questionnaire super helpful when I went to college. Somehow, some way, they ended up having me room, right? Not share a common space, but share an actual room with the offspring of a KKK member. I'm pretty sure her pops was KKK. I'm pretty sure. I asked her about it because she was like prominently placing pictures of him with swastika tattoos, like in very obvious places, like on my dresser. I was like, all right. So we're not hiding. So let's just engage in this conversation. So I mean, look, if somebody got swastika tattoos in 2000 anything, like that's means for a conversation. So I asked about them. I said, hey, haha, I noticed you put your pop's picture on my dresser. Oh, that's funny. I also noticed he got a lot of tattoos. Like, it's pretty interesting, his tattoos. Are those like new? Did he just get those like recently? Is he recently tattooed up with swastikas? She's like, oh no, he had those for forever. I said, oh, so like he got him in prison or something? Like prison? It was prison tattoos. Like he had to join like an Aryan Nation gang in order to survive and get out alive. Oh no, he's never been to prison. Oh, okay. Just getting to know each other, right? Do you guys have meetings at your house often? I don't know. Maybe like a lot of your friends or your fathers come over. Maybe they play poker, right? Poker, that's a social game. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe like they dress up. They dress up, maybe. I don't know, like maybe in like all white costumes. Do they dress up in all white costumes? Do they do that? Are you suggesting my dad's KKK? No, I'm just yes I am. Cause look, come on. My dad's never been KKK. Oh. Ooh, that makes me feel good. Yeah, he's totally alt-right. I'm like, okay, just a milder version. Okay, all right. And we do not have meetings where people wear white sheets. I mean, we do have an awful lot of tiki torches, but other than that, everything's normal. Okay, duly noted. Check, please. RA, check, please. I just want to live, right? And then we try to figure out who's sleeping where. I'm like, nah, you got the bunk bed. You got that. Yeah, you got the top and the bottom. Go ahead, that's all you. I don't want to be above you, right? I don't want to be below you. I want to be equal but separate. I'm gonna sleep over there. You got that. I'm gonna sleep over there. All right, with my freedom still intact. I'm gonna go sleep over there. Yeah, man. But good neighbors are hard to come by. I mean, they are. I remember when I first got married. Remember we first got married, babe?
Oh, yeah.
Right? We first got married, and after a couple of years, we were expecting our first kid, so we, moved on up. Not really up. It was just like 2 blocks over to a larger 2-bedroom apartment. And we had neighbors there. This one guy, I I'm not sure I can't really explain it, but he would beat his wife pretty often. And it was really concerning. And so one day, they were going at it, and the police were called, right? And somehow, some way, instead of going to the guy's house who's harming his spouse, they show up at my door. I maybe because I don't know, we was only black people on the floor. I'm not sure, but they show up at our door, and I'm at this time I'm pregnant. It's like summertime, and I'm sitting in my own home as a pregnant woman does in the summer, very, very barely dressed, just the necessities, right? Just the necessities. And the police come, and so Ron goes to the door because I shouldn't go to the door the way I'm dressed. And the police officer says, "Hello, sir. We heard that there was a domestic disturbance. Where's your wife?" And he's like, "What?" Now, mind you, Ron and I, we've maybe had an argument maybe like 3 times in our whole marriage. Not because we're so great at communicating. It's because in order for you to fight, you have to talk. He don't talk much, so it's not a lot of fighting going on. So this whole idea seems strange, and so Ron's like, oh, she's inside, she's busy, right? I was doing something extremely important because I had started watching Charmed, and I needed to finish the season before the baby came, because I figured once the baby arrived, I wasn't going to be able to binge watch TV anymore, at least not for a while. So it was very important that I finished my seasons of Charm, before the baby came. And so the police, he's not budging with that I'm busy. He's like, "Sir, this is a well visit. We need to make sure that all the occupants in the home are well. Sir, where's your wife?" And he's like, "She's busy. Like, honey, like, tell the cop, you're fine." And I say, "Hey, officer, I'm fine. We're good. All good here. All right. Thanks so much for coming." Right. And he's still not going anywhere. So I'm like, look, let me just go to the door. So I pause my episodes of Charm, and I go to the door in all my pregnant glory. And so one of the cops is like, "Geez, lady, geez, oh my gosh. It was a lot of pregnant glory. Let me just tell you that much. It was a lot of glory to be had. And so I'm like, "Officer, I'm fine. You see? Look, all of me is fine." I said, "I'm not sure why you're here." And he's like, "Oh, well, we got a call about a domestic disturbance." I was like, "I know you got a call. I called you." Like, I'm the one who placed the call, and I told you to go talk to that guy across the hall because he's beating his wife. And so he's like, "Ma'am, are you sure you're okay?" "I'm fine. I just want to go back and watch my shows. Can you go next door and help that lady?" He's like, "Ma'am, are you sure you're out?" I'm like, "Look, dude, this is a well visit, right?" He said, "Yes, ma'am." I said, "All right, bet. I'm well. Bye-bye." And so I closed the door, right? Because, listen, don't interrupt me watching my shows. Just don't do it. That is not very neighborly of anybody. Just don't do it. Don't mess with me watching my shows. Yeah, I'm that neighbor. I will call the cops. If I think something going down, I will call the cops. Recently, I called the cops in my neighborhood in Long Island. Yes, I'm that neighbor. Listen, neighborhood watch didn't disappear when 227 went off the air. All right, I am the pearl of my block. I'm all in your business. Don't be doing nothing shady. And so I called the police because, like I said, I wish there was some interview or some questionnaires before you moved in. There is a former trap house located diagonally from my house. A trap house. I don't know if everybody knows what a trap house is. It's the house you don't want to be trapped in. Let me just say it like that. All right. There might be some innocent humans watching. You don't need to know all this. just know you don't go, don't stop by, don't ring their bell. And so the door was open. Now this place has been abandoned since before we moved in. We've been here for a year. So that door shouldn't be open. It shouldn't be open, just free for the public, just to go inside. And so I called the cops. It took them a while to get there, but they finally got there, and they boarded up the door. And so that's the type of neighbor I am, right? If I see something, I'm gonna say something, and I'm probably gonna call the police. That's just what's gonna happen, all right? But yeah, I've always wondered, like, what would a reality show look like, right? If you just interviewed people's neighbors, right? Because a lot of times people don't say what they feel to your face. They might say it to their loved ones, they might say it to their spouse, but they don't say it to your face as your neighbor, right? Because it's impolite. So I always wondered, like, what if there was like an anonymous way to say bad things about your bad neighbors, right? Now, I know there already exists such a show. It's called The News. And that show, that's a time for a joke. That was funny. That was funny. You know the news be dogging people in the neighborhood. You know they do. It's okay, folks. I'm going to say he's sleepy. He had a long day. It's Friday. But I always wondered, like, if they actually took all the politics out of it and they just interviewed the neighbors, right? Because even when the neighbor is good, they not really good. They still not, like, right? So I got a 75-year-old neighbor. Now he's in great shape. This man walks daily. He's in better shape than I am. And on garbage day, he takes our trash can and he returns them, right? Which that's super helpful, super useful, such a good neighbor. Although he could be a better neighbor if he placed the trash can next to the other trash cans and not in the middle of my driveway, right? So you okay neighbor, but you could have been a really good neighbor if you just, because look, if you're gonna do it right, you know what I'm saying? Like, right? Another neighbor, she used to, when we lived in another town, she used to make, I don't know, it's like a banana bread situations, right? Now listen, I like bananas, and when I'm not on keto, I like bread, right? And that's very nice of you. That is such a nice thing to do. But you know what make you a good neighbor? If you bake me like a batch of chocolate chip cookies, like that would be good. Cause after a while, banana bread, I don't want to eat that no more. Like, but chocolate chip cookies, I could bust those bad boys down all day long. Right? So that's what I'm saying. Like when they kind of good, they not really good. They got some growth to go. Right? So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to actually have our very first episode of the reality TV show where neighbors are interviewed and encouraged to spill the tea about what goes on the block, called Buyer Beware. Folks, you ready for Buyer Beware? Are you ready for Buyer Beware? All right, let's set the stage. All right. We're going to do a quick little change. Look how quick it's going to be. Bam, we done changed already. Look at that, folks. Look at that. Look, we on a timeline. We ain't got time for all the semantics. All right, so I got a little table behind me because when you got a TV show, they got little tables. I got made a chair because when you interview the people, there's a chair that they sit in. Right, so imagine this is a reality TV show. All right, welcome to Buyer Beware, the show where neighbors are encouraged to spill the tea on their neighbors. Yes, and I am your host, Jori. Welcome, folks. Welcome. Yes, and we've got a great show for you tonight. Okay, we have three very different people. You're going to love them. But without further ado, let's just bring them on up. Now, and on the reality TV show, you want to make sure that the person's identity is anonymous, right? Because you don't want to be spilling the tea on the block and then you show back up, right? You saw how those cops came to my house when I'm the one that called the police. on the domestic disturbance, right? You don't want to be bringing heat to people's house, so they're going to be anonymous. So we're going to use our imaginations. Come on, say it with me, folks. Imaginations. You can do better than that. Come on. We're going to use our imaginations. Yes. Now, if you said imagination, something wrong with you, because I'm not really there with you. So that's just crazy. That's just crazy. So we're going to use our imaginations, and the humans are sitting on the other side of this table. So I'm going to interview them. All right, so here goes the first interview. All right, so today we have a couple people. They're going to interview, and they're going to share some really, really interesting things about their neighbors. Some things you might actually have experienced yourself. Let's bring the first one on out. Okay, so how are you? So when I look this way, I'm going to be me, right? And then when I look the other way, I'm going to be the other person because they're on the other side of the table. I just want you to follow, right, in case you pause it, and then you walk away and you come back and you're like, why is she talking to herself in multiple voices? You're not witnessing me going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. This is part of my improv. I'm trying to do improv. Listen, I'm trying to expand. I'm trying to grow as an artist. Follow me, folks. Follow me. So thank you so much for joining us. Just share a little bit about your neighbors and how your experience has been living in your town. Thank you so much. I've come here from Haiti, and I am very happy to be here. America is good, and I just want to share the people that my neighbor, right? They don't treat me nice like when I first get there, and so cause I'm black, right? And many of the neighbors they're not black, and so I'm from Haiti, and so the people they're not good. They're not good neighbor, not the good neighbor, you know. Yeah, no, I ain't catch none of that. So, baby, next time we do this show, I'm gonna need a translator, Google Translate something. I'm gonna need I am sitting right here. I can hear everything you're saying. Yeah, I know. I can hear you too. I just don't understand what you're saying. That's the problem. But go ahead and tell me any recent incidents you done had. So what I'm trying to gather, I can gather as much as you're being maybe treated poorly because maybe you're the only black person on the block. Is this where you're going with this? Yes, that's it. You got it. Okay. All right, so you got some tea to spill for us? You got some tea? Oh yeah. So okay. The other day we have something in the backyard for the people. And the people that come and we cooking, and we have some good dish, we have some poisson, have some sarsaparilla, have some duri, it's good. Everybody liking, it's good. I like it, you like it, everybody, you like it, it's good. And the people that come and they're eating, and it's good because it's eating, it's good. And so then the neighbor, she come. I don't know where she come because nobody invites you. She just come. And she start to kiss. Now it's Corona, right? So Corona, and she kissing the people, and she have no mask. No mask, and she kissing the people. Hold on. You telling me somebody that came up in your backyard uninvited and is kissing people during Corona season with no mask? Oh my goodness, folks. This is a good interview. This is a good one. What'd you do? So like, what we supposed to do, I know she have problem. She have a lot of problem. And so I know sometimes I have the problem. But she have a lot of problem because she kissing the people. She kissing the people with no mask. No mask, she kissing the people. And then she sit down and she make a plate. She make a plate, she sit down, she make a plate, she eat the food. Now hold on. What? I have a question. I just want to know. Just just out of curiosity, the lady that came to your backyard and ate your food uninvited and kissed all the people with no mask on. What's her nationality? What's her background? I don't. You want me to say it? You know already. You know. Listen, I tell you what she do. I tell you. So you have to know. You have to know. You know. You know already. You know. How do you say? You know. No, I just want you to say it. I just want you to say it for the people. For the people, just tell us. Just tell us. And she white lady. She white lady. Thank you so much for being so brave and coming up on the show. I really appreciate you. Really appreciate you. Folks, give it up. Give it up. First guest, thank you so much. That was such a short clap. Such a short clap. I don't know, the sound engineer over there is dying laughing from something. Maybe from my poor French accent. Listen, folks, I'm American. Everybody sounds the same in my head. I can't do anything about that. Coming up next, we have our next guest on the show, Buyer Beware. She's recently purchased a home in a very nice, very quiet neighborhood, and for whatever reason, her neighbors are not respecting that. Let's hear what she has to say. So thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate your time. Okay, you're welcome. All right. And so we're trying to get a little more detail about what's happening in your neighborhood. What exactly went down? So you bought the house, you moved in, and then how have the neighbors been? They aight. Okay, cool. And so when you wrote into the show, you shared with us that there's been some loud, rambunctious music, a lot of teenagers hanging out during the day, no mask on. Tell us a little bit more about that. I mean, they be there. One second, folks. Listen, lady. You said you was going to spill some tea when you came up on this show. Don't be coming up on here making me look stupid. Now spill some tea. All right, we good? We good? All right, good. Folks. She's a little shy and give us some encouragement. So yes, why don't you go ahead and share about the teens that have been causing you a lot of trouble and not allowing you to sleep at night. I mean, they aight. All right, so I'm just gonna let you know right now, I'm not using any of this footage. You and your gum smacking self can go. Just go ahead. Oh, I'm so sorry, folks. She had to leave pretty quickly. There's an emergency with her house and the teenagers. Just. But no worries, folks. We have one more. Oh snap! Look, hey, babe, it's my neighbor. Oh wow. Yes, my neighbor came on the show. Hey, how are you? How are you doing? Oh my goodness, how you been? Oh, I'm great. This is wonderful. I'm enjoying your basement. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, you ain't supposed to tell people where you at in my house, but no worries. Yeah, so you had an interesting story that you wrote about. You want to share it? Oh, not really. I didn't know you were hosting the show. Oh yeah, remember I had told you that I do a little comedy and also I'm trying to get into a little improv, a little sketch work, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but go ahead. That was an interesting story that you wrote to us about. You want to share about what happened recently? Nope, not at all. Nope, not really. Come on, girl, go. Just listen. All right, folks, look, check. So you were hosting your family, right? And then you just go ahead, tell the people. All right. So
I was hosting my family, and I just got out the hospital, and my kids had come over to cheer me up. I had a little surgery, a little procedure, a mild procedure. And yeah, we were in the backyard, and my daughter, she came over with her dog, and my son brought his daughter over, and so we were playing and just catching up, and then yeah, some kids just came in the yard. Some kids just came in the yard uninvited.
Girl, you did not put that in the letter. Oh my goodness. So it's like some teenagers just came and just kind of ran through your party. Like what happened? What did it?
Oh no teenagers. They were a little younger, just a little bit. And it was fine. I mean, initially, they kind of roughed up the dog. And they took my grandkids. They took her toys. Kind of made her cry a little bit. But it was fine. It was fine. They were fine. We're fine. It's fine. It's fine.
No, this don't sound fine. You tell them, wait, you say they weren't teenagers, eh? So how old is these kids coming up in your house, roughing up your dog? That's wild. What? Taking your grandbaby's toys? Folks, that's some crazy stuff. What? How old is these kids?
I'd say a little young, a little bit young. Not too young, but young, but not too young. Just young.
Oh, so like 10, 12, what we talking about? Middle school?
No. A little bit younger.
What? Like what? Like 8? Like 3rd, 4th grade?
No, a little bit younger. A little bit younger.
How young we talking? Like 5-year-olds?
They were around that size. Yeah, 5-year-olds. Yeah. But it's fine. We're fine. It's fine. We're good. It's fine.
Now this don't sound fine. It's 5-year-olds. Wait, how many of them? You said a couple of them. Was it like 2 or 3? Or how many 5-year-olds were they running in the gang? Like what? 5-year-olds? How many was it?
Oh, it's like 3 kids, just 3. They kind of hopped over the fence.
Now you bugging. 5-year-olds don't hop fences.
Well, these two, they definitely did. And it's fine. I mean, they started playing with the dog nicely, and before the end of the day, the youngest one, she was hugging my granddaughter. It was so cute.
The youngest one. So this kid's younger than 5?
I'd say yeah. Yeah, a little bit younger.
No, this don't make no sense. Where's these kids' parents at during this whole situation? Did the parents show?
Eventually, yeah. Eventually. Yeah, but it's fine. We're good. It's fine. No worries. Everyone is safe. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Now this don't sound fine. So you're telling me some underage minors done hop fences, come up in your backyard, roughing up your dog, stealing toys from your grandbaby, and you say the mother eventually came. So I don't understand. Wait, what house is this from? Because we on the same block. So what house is this from?
I can't really say. I can't say. It's fine. It's fine. It was in the past. It's fine. Everything's good. It's fine.
This does not sound fine. Listen, I'm on the same block as you. I need to know because I don't need no kids jumping fences and coming to my backyard, roughing up my kids, stealing their toys. I don't need none of this in the neighborhood. I'm telling you, I'm going to start a neighborhood watch. I just need to know which house is this? Are they the same household, these kids? Is it different households? Is it multiple families just letting their 5-year-olds just roam around?
No. They're from the same house. They're 4 of them all together. But only the big three came. And it was fine. It's fine though. It's fine. It's totally fine. Everything's good. It's fine.
There's somebody else on the block with 4 kids besides me? Wow. It's a small world, folks. It's such a small world. So like, what family is this? Because, like, I'm trying to get a play date, even if it's virtual. Like, they got 4 kids, like 5 years or older. You know, like, I got 4 kids around that age, too. Like, can you give us a little bit more information? I know you're supposed to stay anonymous. But we're neighbors. Come on. I mean, you gotta spill a little tea. You know what I'm saying?
No. It's fine. Listen, I think if you have no more questions, I think this is good. It's getting really warm in here. And my back, oh my gosh, my back. I really need to go get better lumbar support. I think I should go now.
No. I mean, like, at least, what's the kid's name? You ain't gotta tell me what it is. Just what the kid's names is, you know? Just so if my kids say, oh, mommy, I want to go play with so-and-so, I'm like, nah, because, this one likes jumping gates and stealing toys and whatnot, So, like, can you tell me, like, at least one of their names, just one of their names?
I can't remember. It's so foggy. It's just foggy. I don't remember too much.
Wait a minute. Didn't you write in the letter that one of the kids' names was the same as your daughter's fiance? Didn't you write that in the letter?
That letter was such a long time ago. I couldn't even remember. Oh my, I don't. I can't. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, no. Hold on. Didn't you write in the letter that one of the kids' names was Rachel?
Did you really come up on this show talking about my kids? No. Did you really come up on here? You came up on my show, putting my business in the streets. Did you really do that? Is that what you're doing? I mean, fair warning. I didn't know you were hosting the show. I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know. You asked me to tell you. I said I didn't want to. And now here we are. And it's super awkward for everyone, including me, mainly. And that's not what I was trying to do. Your kids are great. They're great. I mean, it was just one time. Just the one time. And then like 2 more times. But it's fine. It's fine. And your son, he's so sweet. I saw him the other day. Garbage day, when he brought my garbage can and he took it off the street and he put it next to my garage. That was so sweet of him. Can you thank him so much for me? Because that was really sweet.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Anything else? Anything else you want to share? Anything else?
I mean, since we're on the topic, in the future, when he comes and puts my garbage can back, can he put it next to my back door with the other garbage cans? I mean, because I really appreciate it, but if he wanted to be a good neighbor, he would put it with the other garbage cans, because, I mean, if you're gonna do it, you should do it right. You know what I mean? You really should. Yeah?
Did you just use my line on me? Folks, this has been great. We got to go. Thank you so much for tuning in to Basement TV on this episode of Buyer Beware. Join us next week when I dig up when I bring to you some interesting information about my neighbors and their shenanigans. Appreciate your time. folks, that's my reality TV show. Listen, if you're a producer with more money than just channels on YouTube, and you are thinking to take that and to use that, just know it's copywritten, so you can't. One, two, you should just go ahead and hire me and help us out, you know what I'm saying? Folks, this has been great. Your time has been very valuable. I appreciate it so much. My name is Jori O'Neale. This is Fun Friday Comedy. Enjoy your weekend!